Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another episode. I'm back again here in Ark Survival Ascended. And I think today what I want to do is I want to get me some Brontos. Now the plan for this is I want to get some high level Brontos and I'm going to breed them and imprint on the babies, and hopefully I get eventually a good breeding pair. But the idea with the Brontos here is I do want to get them for the purposes of the Rhyniognathias. So that is kind of be their purpose. Now we've got a couple of bad stuff around here, so I think I'm going to start by clearing the area out. There are two Brontos right next to my base, so that is a bit fortunate for me. I guess I'm not going to be as lucky going forward. I guess we'll see. But yeah, the plan is I want to get me some Rhyniognathias. Now I could have tried and done the taming off of the Rhyniognathias, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use parts of the footage I record here to make a guide as such. So one of the plans that I intend to work on in parallel as I play the game, and yeah, so basically what I'm trying to do is as I do stuff I will be reusing some footage where possible, of course, to make guides. So initially on my channel I had a bunch of guides for pretty much how to tame every single dinosaur. With Ark Survival Ascended coming out, I feel like it would be a good thing to revisit those guides, relook at them, and then of course redo all of my guides. And I just feel like that's something that would be good to do. So as I work my way through the content and stuff like that, I will be doing that, so look out for that. And I guess as in these types of conditions, okay, that's the low level one, I will be trying be the keyword there, to use the same footage from the gameplay where possible. Where it's with the creatures like the Rhyniognathias, I might potentially have to go and do separate experiments to see how things work. But once I do get enough information, of course, guides will be coming out. Now, it's very likely that the guides will come out before the episodes, simply because the episodes take a lot of editing. I've said it and I'll say it again. The way I tend to record is I tend to record the game audio and footage separate to the commentary, which of course is both recorded at the same time, but I use 2 bits of separate software running in the background as I do my recording. Now this allows me to do stuff like this, where I can reuse the footage and turn it into a guide where necessary. So I've got everything with me. I've got my saddles here, and you'll see me doing things like this, like showing them off. That is because these are things that I will be doing and re-recording, I suppose, the audio part of the guide. I've got some saddles with me. I do also, I mean, I'm not going to put a Bronto saddle on them. I don't really think I'm going to be using the Brontos, other than for cannon fodder for the Rhyniognathias. It's something I want to test out to see if I can get extra levels off of them. So that is one of the things I'm going to be doing. Now, whilst I'm commentating here, I'm going through the process of what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it, roughly speaking, in my head. And I do have a bit of a, I suppose, pattern as to how I'm doing it. So I do like to show, like, for example, the saddles and what level you need to be able to craft the saddles, as well as the resources and stuff like that. The base is looking pretty neat. It's going to get a lot bigger than that, I reckon. It is a work in progress. I do need to start thinking about a water base. And what I mean by water base is I do need to build, I suppose, an extension to my current base where I can store water creatures. Now the reason I built here is because there is actually a deep end. Yeah, that was a good hit. That's good. It's coming towards me, so I need to focus on this sort of thing now. It is a bit fiddly at times trying to get the height of the crosshair to account for the drop in the arrow. Okay, it's getting a bit close now. So I'm hoping that, okay, these things are a bit slow, so I'm taking advantage of the slow speed of the Bronto to kind of just move from one point to another. Ooh, that is such a loud noise it makes. Okay, can I get off the RG here and put a few more in it. And I remember these things had a decent amount of torpor. So yeah, going back to the way I make the videos, so what that means is when I make these episodes, they take a lot longer to make because I need to find firstly the audio recording of the commentary that went with the video. Then I need to load them both up in my video editing software, and both work in parallel with the video and try and kind of match up the words that I was saying to what is happening. Basically, a lot of I suppose the style that I do it in is more closer to the way you would see I suppose a movie, or how they do it in I suppose news channels do something similar. They used a camera specifically designated just for recording the commentators and the presenters, and then a separate system for the audio. So that's kind of the way I'm doing it. It's a lot of work behind it, so that always means that the guides will be coming out quicker than the episodes, just because of the amount of work behind it. It's just the way it is, and I am only one person, so yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Alright, he's up there. I don't know where he's going. I need to kind of be careful now. It is a bit of a risk here because I am on the beach. We do have the pegos, and I really do not like those things unless they're on my shoulder, and they do have a, I suppose, a unique look to them, but other than that, they're quite annoying. But yeah, soon enough I plan on starting my breeding program. I'm going to focus heavily on the Rexes. I do want to breed other creatures. I said this in many series in the past and never actually got around to it, but I this time for real want to do it. So one of the things I'm going to be breeding will be the Baryonyx. I want to get a fully mutated Baryonyx. Probably going to go with the standard health and damage, and the other one I want to do is the RGs, but the main focus will be the Rexes. The Rexes, for the reason that they will be used in boss fights, and I do fully intend to do the boss fights and all the caves. And again, what I'm going to be doing with the caves, this is something I've been thinking about. I'm going to do the caves as a let's play episode, but then I'm also going to be doing it, or turning it, or counting it as a guide for the caves, and respectively their artifacts, because that is the thing. I'm going to need the artifacts. The one thing that I've got anxiety about is the ice cave, because that one is a nasty piece of work. And I guess yeah, I need to have a look and do some tests and some exploring with the ice cave to see how best to go about it. Now obviously this is Ark Survival Ascended. We don't have any cryopods, and I don't want to use the cryopods even if they do get introduced in the game, I suppose, and kind of just do it without that. But then that is hands down, or at least oh, hello. I should have had you on. Okay, never mind. I should have had you on. Just stay here. I don't want you flying off when I'm trying to trank something like this. But yeah, I mean, in our Survival Evolved, the ice cave was hands down the hardest cave of all, until the cryopods got released, and it still is. It's got some really high level creatures in there, and doing it can be quite a challenge. I mean, there's like a little section when you enter the cave where you can't bring tames with you, and up to the point of cryopods, it was hands down the hardest cave in the game. Right, I think I have starved it long enough. Let's see. Yeah, some of its food is dropped down. I'm going to put the saddle in its inventory, give it this, and then try and stay away from it. Generally speaking, when you do stuff like this, Brontos don't have lots of natural enemies. I think Allos, Rexes might be enemies with the Brontos and will attack them, but because I'm on the beach in a safe area, there's a very slim chance of that happening. I think Spinos might also attack Brontos as well. Quite a few creatures, but not a lot, so it's not like a dodo where any carnivore will attack the dodo. Right, let me get the stuff off of you. So this is Bronto number 1. We've got a female here. That is good. Time to get this guy back to base. And it's a good thing I have built a decent sized hangar, I suppose. I'm going to call it a hangar for lack of a better term. I don't really know what to refer to it as. Should be able to store the Bronto, or a few Brontos. I'm not going to go with too many Brontos, just because... I mean, I suppose let me reword that. I'm not gonna store too many Brontos at the same time, just because I'm not really a fan of these. They don't really serve much of a purpose, and the only reason I'm taming them right now is for the use of getting more Rhyniognathias babies, and that is something I'm going to be doing just because I like them. They're kind of cool. I'm going to try and see if I can get some colors and stats and stuff like that. I might potentially even try and use a mutated one, if that is a possibility. Not necessarily referring to the Bronto, but maybe a mutated Rex when I do have those, and see how that works. Currently though, I do still have the trap there. It's still a work in progress, and I'm still doing tests and stuff. Alright. But then one thing that has crossed my mind is, whilst I've got the Rhyniognathias in the trap, that is also preventing any other types of creatures like Gigas and Karchas, Carcharodontosaurus, and other Rhyniognathias from spawning, which, yeah, that's a thing. If you do use that sort of trap when the guide comes out, that is something to keep in mind. So, I suppose it depends on what type of server you are and what the rules are. But so far, that trap does seem to be keeping the Rhyniognathias in there, which is kind of what the plan is. Obviously, I wanted to reuse the Rhyniognathias to impregnate multiple creatures off of the same Rhyniognathias. Oh, God's sakes, don't fight everything. Just come this way. Okay, this is potentially a problem. Okay, he's coming. Or, well, more like she's coming. Okay, so I've been looking about for more Brontos. I'm just going via the routes that I know we get Brontos. That guy is a bit low level, that. And he's fighting something. Can't quite make out what he's... Oh, Rex, that's that. Okay. Looks like the Rex is going to win that. That's fine. Some really interesting colors on that Rex. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Let's see what else we can find around here. We got a car now. I can see that. What is that? That's another Rex. A few Rexes around here. Not a nice place to be, I reckon. Ooh, 2 Brontos there. 3. Ooh, hello. 45. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take the 145. That is good enough for me. What else have we got? 20. Okay, 2 20s. Right, that is my target there. First things first, we want to get rid of this dude. We don't want the Brontos getting hurt. Oh boy, you are loud. Now, I'm gonna do this, I think, off of the Rhyniognathias, or at least try to do it. Just gonna scout. Oh, there's another wreck right there. Let's have a look at you, if I can find you. There you go. Level 15, that's fine, I can deal with that. Just clear the path out. We don't want any trouble from you. Come on. I suppose I'm getting trophies. I'm getting the Rex arms. I feel like those are used for boss fights still. Let's have a look here. Okay, that is level 20. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm killing the right creature, not the wrong one. That's a 20. And what's that? Oh, that's a Diplodocus. Alright. So both of these guys. Okay, that's the 145 right there. A bit of similarity between the one of the level 20s. What the hell? Okay, I thought for a second that the other Diplodocus was another Rex. This is a bit of a gnarly area to be in. How am I going to do this? I'm going to try and just start darting the big one. I know it's going to aggro everything else. So my plan is get rid of the small ones and start darting the big one. I'm hoping to be able to get rid of the small Bronto as quick as possible. That is something I'm hoping is achievable. Come on. He's looking bloody, so that is good. Right, that's one down. We got the sauropod vertebra. That is, I think, a requirement for one of the boss fights. Let's have a look here. Okay, well, this way, I suppose there's a smaller chance of me confusing. So I know this guy is the big one, the high level one. So when I say the big one, I mean the high level one. It has aggroed the other Bronto as well, which is what I was a bit worried about, because I'm having to deal with two of these guys. There's a lot of commotion going on the beach. Hopefully that will not become a problem for me when I do knock this thing out. Yeah, I need to get rid of this white one. Okay. Okay, the brown one's going away. I'll take advantage of this. Get as many hits on this white one as I can. It is a nice color though. I would have liked this color. Okay, keep hitting, keep hitting. Maybe I can afford a few hits on both of them now. I'm trying to reposition here, so I only hit the white one mainly, but I don't want to hit the 145 too many times. Uh-oh. What are you fighting? Yeah, we're gonna have to do it this way. The old-fashioned way, just take it down with an arrow and pray that I don't hit the big one. Right, they're splitting up. That's good. That's it. It's down. I'm gonna go quickly clean up the mess. Let's not attract any unnecessary attention. Oh shoot! I need a vertebra. Yeah. Okay, we've got a raptor here. Okay, when I say raptor, I meant raptors, as in plural. And I've accidentally aggroed the... the trike. That's not what I wanted to do. Might as well deal with the trike. I'm trying to get around the back of the trike to get that bonus damage, because if I hit it from the front, its thrill keeps it alive, whilst dodging the Bronto. Oh dear. Alright. I guess he wants to be knocked out. Let's get on with the show. Let's get it done. I do like the black on the back though. Alright. You're looking a bit bloody. I do apologize for what I'm about to do. Okay, you're down. Now, let's have a look around. Let's make sure the area is safe. I really like the sound of the Rhyniognathias as it flies. It really reminds me of a helicopter. Okay, what do we got there? Oh, 120 Oviraptor. Oh, I could have done with some eggs for that. See, the Bronto that I've got here is knocked out. It'll take a while before it regains consciousness. The question is, do I risk going back to base to get some eggs to tame the Oviraptor? Chances are the Oviraptor is going to be long gone before I get back. This is such a... I need to learn to have eggs with me every time I go out now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm still a ways away, and I'm really worried that this Bronto will get hit by something. I really am. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna give it a go. There's every chance that by the time I get back, that Oviraptor is gonna be long gone. It's gonna be scared off by something off the beach. But I guess on the other side of things, having the eggs with me should give me the chance to tame another Oviraptor if I do come across it. So I think it's the smart thing to do. Also, I mean, I know where the Bronto's knocked out. Let me try and see. Let me get it up on the tracker here. Is what I'm doing now. There's a lot of stuff here. on the tracker. And oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. This is all the tames. This is the first time I'm actually trying to use this menu system here. Okay, hold on. So I'm trying to figure this one out. Search. Huh. 224. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. I'm hoping this works. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I know where it is, and right now I'm losing a lot of time, I know. But I guess it's a good time to learn how to do this. It is a female, and I do have a female, and realistically I would need a male to start the breeding. But, huh. Nope, that's not working. What am I doing wrong here? Wait, hold on a bit. This... Okay, it's okay. I'm all confused. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Untrack all. Hold on a bit. So this is the one that I've already tamed before. Okay, this is groups. Yeah, hold on a second. Let's have a look right through this. Water creatures, track targets, favorites, taming in progress. Oh, I see what. Okay, I got it. Did that work? Huh? Oh, right. Hold on a bit. Well, that's annoying. Let me do. Right. So, taming in progress. If I do that, and then that. Okay, hold on a second. So I've reached the... Okay, hold on a bit. So I've reached the maximum weight point. Let me try something here then. And then untrack all. Okay. Now. Taming in progress. Track this. Okay. Well, that was unnecessarily complicated. Well, I got the hang of it now. It took me a while. A bit slow there, I guess. But that's fine. I know where it is. There's no chance that the Oviraptor is there anymore. But having the eggs with me, I suppose, is a form of security. I want as many Oviraptors as I can, especially because I'm going to be breeding loads of dinos. And most of them will be egg-laying dinos. We haven't got a Maywing as such. I saw something there, but yeah. But eventually, yeah, it's going to be cooler. It's going to become easier as we progress through the DLCs, I guess. Yeah, I'm back with the eggs. As I thought. And no sign of the Oviraptor at all. I've had a look through the trees. I don't think it got killed. Normally, the Oviraptors have a good chance of survival just because they're right skittish. And they make a run for it every single time. And generally speaking, they tend to get away. But because they're small... Oh, hello. There's a Carno. I need to deal with that. Oh, that's a level 55. That's not the one I wanted. I'm not going to waste my time with that. Oh, there's a Carno right there. Just popped in. Another Carno. That could potentially be a problem. Got 30. Therizinosaurus. Okay. Yeah, I'm not wasting my time on that. Now, if that thing's here, does that mean that the high-level one was killed? Oh, there's an egg there. That's a very tempting thing to do, but not once I've got a tame. Why is this parasaur running? What scared it off? Oh, might have been the Dillos. That's fine. I'm going to have to deal with these because I don't want them to accidentally hit the Bronto. Okay. They're going back on dry land. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find that Oviraptor anymore. Sort of sad. That would have been a good level to get. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't see it. There's a bit of a glow there, and I don't understand why that is glowing. Okay, I'm going to have to deal with that Carno There's no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt. That Carno's going to cause problems. There we go. Oh, it had 2 babies. That's what it is. It was just being a protective mother or father. I didn't really see the gender of it. Didn't pay attention. I just saw it chasing stuff and thought it was trouble. Right, well. Yeah, there's... I mean, I'm still hopeful that I might bump into that Oviraptor. Although I don't see how that's going to happen now. I do like the light, though. It's, or better said, the lighting. Jesus Christ. Do you know what? Raptors are bullies in this game. They're absolute bullies. They're horrendous. They bully everything. It's always the raptors that I see chasing stuff so far. Okay, well. Let me just have another quick look down this way. I am really hoping to get lucky here. Oh, a little packy. Hey, that's cool. I've already lost all hope of it. What is that? Okay, that's a Fiomia, 150 Fiomia. That's the 55 Oviraptor. It did travel quite a bit, and that's a Dillo. Yeah. Dude, these dimorphs are well noisy. There's a Parasaur running for some reason. What's chasing it? You know what? I should start taming the Bronto before I actually regret not putting the food in it. It should be well starved out by now, I reckon. Oh yeah, should tame up right quick. Right, there we go. I'm just gonna hover about here and guard it while it's taming, and there we go. Gain some height here. That's another one. Is that the same one? Did it just cross the river? Oh wow, that is a brave Oviraptor. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's our Bronto. And let me get the food off of you. And I guess it's going to be a thing of having to take this thing home. We're going to have it on follow, and I'll keep an eye on it. There shouldn't be anything too dangerous to kill it. I think I'd be very unlucky if that does happen. But yeah, one last look just in case. Just call it wishful thinking. Okay, I'm still hoping to get that Oviraptor. That is such a loss, such a shame. Oh well. Well, guess that teaches me a lesson. Remember to bring stuff with me to tame Oviraptors. I'm probably going to end up having loads of Oviraptors scattered about. They are really good now that they can collect eggs, and also that they can collect fertilized eggs. I certainly want me as many of those as I can get. Obviously, high level, because it does make a difference. The level does make a difference with regards to its egg collection abilities. It's going to be a long way home. Alright, I am looking for another Bronto. Now, I would like a male. That is what I'm going for. I know this area tends to have stuff like this, so this is why I've come here. I'm hoping that if I change up the scenery, I might get lucky. Although, generally speaking, I'm not a person that's lucky. Or at least I wouldn't think I was. Everything I've ever gained has been through hard work, whether it's in the game or outside the game. So, yeah, me and luck aren't best friends. But there's still hoping, you know. Let's have a look this way. I like the way the wings sound on this Rhyniognathias. So we got a Bronto there. I remember that there were a few Brontos this way, so let's see what we got. Okay, that'll do. A bit on the lower end, but it will... Ooh, hello, Spino. Right, so Spinos are not attacking the Brontos. That is good to know. Now, I don't know if it's a distance thing, or generally speaking, Spinos don't want to fight Brontos. I don't know. But I think I'm going to take care of that Spino because I can see it causing me a problem. Okay, there's a galley running there for some odd reason. This is my target. It'll do. It's not going to be perfect, but I'll take it. Okay. See how quickly we can knock this out. And yeah, I mean, I suppose I've been lucky because I've got me the Brontos that I needed. So what I need to do now is get the stats transferred into a base breeding pair, which I'll then breed. And oh hello, there's an Equus. I definitely want me one of those. They are cool to have. They are a bit rare on this map. Alright, can you hit me from here? Yep. I feel like you can. Yep, that's fine. You just gave me the height that I need. Thank you very much. That's it. See, if you didn't hit me there, I would have still been in range. Thank you, Bronto. You're just looking after me. We're just going to be friends. That's it. I'm just going to have to knock you out and stuff some food up your bum. And then we can be friends. Where are you going? Please don't fall in the water. That is one of my concerns. I mean, technically, even if it does fall in the water, it shouldn't be down long enough for it to drown. There's another horse running about there. Alright, so this is a good place to come looking for horses. I definitely want me one of those. I think I have a saddle somewhere in the base. I'm sure I have a saddle, but I feel like I've got like an Ascended saddle. I feel like I've seen an Ascended saddle. The reason I remember from all the stuff that I've got in the past is because I did consider looking for a horse and just riding out on the beach and just having a bit of fun with it. Oh Jesus, there are a bunch of raptors around. That's fine, I'll deal with them after you've gone down. Now I have swapped to the long neck because I think that the crossbow was doing a bit too much damage. Those raptors are giving me anxiety. There's 3 of them. Alright, go down. Please. Oh, those raptors. I'm going to have to deal with them without hitting this if it's been knocked out. Okay. This could potentially get tricky, so let's deal with this. Let's get him knocked out. Come on. How many more do you want? Just go down. There's no way to know how much torpor you've got left. And you do want to give me anxiety by just running around in the water, don't you? Oh boy. Bloody hell, this is a nightmare. There are so many raptors. What horse is that? Oh, it's gone down. Right, I'm going to need to deal with that raptor. Oh, one hit. Good, good, good. Okay, the body should be safe. There are some more raptors on that side, but they're quite far right now. I am debating just putting the food in the Bronto right now. Alright, I'll deal with this. That's it. Run, free horse. Sorry for hitting you. But it did save your life. I'll tell you what, I'll deal with this. And the reason behind it is because I know it's going to aggro onto something. And I don't want it to aggro onto something like a horse that's just going to run across the beach right into my Bronto. Luckily, with this, I'm not that far from base. It's going to be a trek to get them back because they're right slow, but we should be fine. Okay. I think I am safe right now. Oh, look at that. Baby Bronto. That's fine. We don't really care much for those. What's going on here? Ah, Jesus, Raptor. You're getting me right close to the Bronto. I do not want to hit the Bronto. Come on. Right, that is that clean. Why is this horse running? What has freaked the horse out? Stop running and get me anxious right now. Okay. See, this is what I mean. So the horse just ran through the Bronto's tail. Imagine it being chased by a raptor that's trying to nibble at it, and in that process nibbling on the Bronto's tail, and then therefore dropping its taming effectiveness. That would have been a nightmare. Okay. I think the area is fairly clear. That horse is really annoying. But he's just running around aimlessly right now, so he's not really doing too much damage. He's not being chased by anything. There's a galley there. Okay. Right, I'm gonna basically put the food in it, and I guess once it's tamed up, I'll call the... I'll end the video. It's been a while. I've been flying about looking for stuff. Yeah, and I don't know what I'm gonna do in the next episode, but we'll figure it out. So the idea is to start working on breeding for mutations, and that is the hardest part in Ark because it takes an absolute long time. Okay, galley egg. Tempting. If I pick this up, galleys are gonna aggro onto me. I've got a Bronto that I'm trying to tame, so no. Yeah, gotta be smart about it. Otherwise, I would have picked it up. Right, let's give you this. Wait for you to tame up, and I'm gonna back up here just to kind of give you some space. Okay, everything looks clear. There we go. There's my Bronto. So I'll take this guy back to base. We'll place them together with the others. We'll stop breeding them, get the eggs off of them, and get some baby Brontos. Obviously, I'm going to keep the one with the highest levels, and eventually we'll probably, I'm hoping to get a breeding pair with the same stats, so we can then maybe slowly start breeding for mutations and stuff like that. But for now, that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. And join me in the next episode. I am looking forward to doing the bosses on the island.